The following video might not be suitable for everyone. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Hey, my youth, you know what I watch? Alright, viewers and subscribers, my name is Dancehall Skiller. Yes, I am here again. Big up and respect to each and everyone. Now, according to some things that I read in a news article, I got the understanding that the police within the country of Jamaica gave reports that the gun that was taken from Tamale Sparta had been linked to Roy Fowl and Wani British murders. See? So according to the news article that I read, it is said that ballistics tests have revealed that an illegal gun seized by the police from the waistband of dancehall entertainer Tamale Sparta was used to murder two high-profile members of the British Link-Up crew in 2019. Tests revealed that the firearm was used to kill Owen Clark and Alfonso Harriott. Clark is better known as Roy Fowl or Father Fowl. Harriott is more popularly known as Wani British. Both men were well-known dancehall personalities who, for many years, were the organizers of the popular British Link-Up entertainment events in Jamaica and the United Kingdom. Roy Fowl was killed by gunmen in February 2019 while he partied at an event near Arthur Tree in St. Andrew, Jamaica. In March of the same year, which is 2019, Wani British was killed by gunmen on Mountain View Avenue. It is understood that a ballistics investigation showed that cartridge casings and projectiles which were found at the scene of both murders were discharged from the gun which was seized from Tamale Sparta in 2020. It is said that Tamale Sparta pleaded guilty to illegal possession of firearm and ammunition in March 2021 and is doing a 3 years prison sentence. And it is said that an attorney who goes by the name of D. Martin says his instructions are his client had no involvement in any murders or any shootings.
We won't comment beyond saying we certainly have never been involved in any shootings, murders, or any acts of violence. We took responsibility for our actions on a particular day, in that having or being in possession of a firearm, and that is the end of the comments we are prepared to make at this time.
Now, according to another news article that I read, I got the understanding that the police within the country of Jamaica gave reports that ballistics tests revealed that the gun that was taken from Tamale Sparta had been linked to 2 murders and more than 2 shootings with intent. You see me? Now, according to some things that I read in this news article, I got the understanding that the police gave reports that the gun had been linked to Roy Fowl and Wani British murders. You see? Alright, so I'm going to move on to another topic, viewers and subscribers, alright? Alright, now ladies, I want to say to each and every ladies out there, be careful when you're out in the public, you see me? And even men too as well, you see me? Be aware of your surroundings when you're out there in the public, you see me? Now I have an audio that I'm going to present to you, and according to some things that have been said in this audio, I got the understanding that this audio is from a female and she's trying to let females out there know that they should be careful and be vigilant when they're out there in the public, you see me? And she went on to share an experience that she had, you understand? Viewers and subscribers, I wanted to listen to some of the things that this female said, and you can also let me know what you think about some of the things that she said, alright? Now here's the audio, take a listen and observe.
Hi guys, today dated April 6th, 2021. I just want to share this with the ladies that we really need to be vigilant. I went to the supermarket a while ago, fresh food supermarket, and while walking through the aisle, I was just quickly, because I went specifically to pick up a particular item, so I quickly picked it up and I was walking through the aisle now to go to the cashier, and this guy just walks up very unsuspectingly beside me and says, "Hi miss, you can do me a favor? A short 250. You can help me?" So I said, "What?" Because I didn't really hear fully what he said. He said, "A short $250, you can help me?" And because I know that I had some small change in the front of my purse, because I don't walk with cash generally. But I had like $400 in the front of my purse, and I said, "Yes." And I just took out $300 and gave him, and he said, "Thank you very much." And he didn't look ragged or dirty or anything. He looked like a normal young man that you would see in the supermarket. He had on a polo shirt and a jeans, and he was on his phone. And then, but the fact that he asked me just really kind of, in my subconscious, I said, but, why is he in the supermarket walking and asking, and then him short $250, and then I don't see him with a trolley. But because he just said it to me so quickly, and I heard, and I wanted to basically not be interacting with him because I don't know him, I just quickly just said, oh, here, and gave it to him, and I moved off quickly. By the time I got to the cashier, because I picked up about 3 items, I went to the express line in Fresh Foods on Concert Spring Road. And while I was standing in the line, I kept eyeing him through the side of my eye. I just kept looking around to see if I could recognize him. When I looked, I saw him like standing away from me as if he was waiting in the line to cash out. But then I'm saying to myself, but why doesn't he have anything in his hand, just his phone? Anyway, because of that now, I became extra alert, and it's like I said, but that's kind of suspicious. So I decided to, constantly watch him through the side of my eye. As I was talking to the cashier, small talk with the cashier, and watching him through the side of my eye, and then eventually I took out my card and gave her to pay, and I kept watching him through the side of my eye. By the time I paid her, and she gave me back my debit card, and I turned and looked, I didn't see him. He disappeared. So I said, okay, all right, moving on along. So I grabbed my little bag because, as I said, 3 items. So it's a little paper bag. I grabbed my bag and I was exiting the supermarket. As I exited the supermarket, only to see the man standing outside the supermarket, right at the supermarket door on the right, like in the corner. Stand up behind the little column as you exit. There's a little column. So he's standing right beside the column, like hiding himself in the corner and on his phone again. And then when he saw me, I saw him. Me and him, I make 4. And I just immediately turned to the left because previous to that, I had ordered a pizza and the pizza people came and I was not there. And I said to the man, come back down to your base, because that's the same Domino's right there beside Fresh Foods that I ordered the pizza from. I said, come back down to your base because that's where I am. And the man said, okay, I'm coming. So because I coming outside looking for the pizza man, now I was looking, I scanned the area quickly. I didn't see the pizza man, but I saw him. So I immediately turned to the left and went around to the Domino's section. Went into Domino's, paid for the pizza, and then called my husband, had my husband on the phone the whole time, and my husband was saying, do not go back outside until you see a security so that the security can take you to the car. And then he was actually ready to get into his car to come. I'm like, honey, you're kind of too far. But at the end of the day, he said, do not go out there by yourself. And I said to the pizza man, can you follow me outside? He said, miss, is me alone, man, in the oven. I can't go outside now. And I said to him, I said, sir, look at me. And he looked at me and I said, I feel like somebody is following me. He asked me for money in the supermarket and then he didn't buy anything. And all of a sudden I see him outside and like he's on his phone texting. I don't know if he's texting, like communicating with somebody else that, oh, the lady come out, because I was in a bright yellow blouse today. And I'm like, So I said to him, I said, sir, I suspect somebody is following me and I don't feel comfortable. Please help me. And the man said, is me alone, man, in the oven, And when I said that to him, the man said, you know what? He turned to the girls in the pizza place and said, I soon come. And he took up the pizzas and he said, come. And then he started walking with me to my car. And my car was parked along that same side right there, that front section there where you have ICWI and wherever, that front entrance where the man was standing. And he walked with me and I went. And I didn't see the man, and he followed me to my car, and he said to me, lady, anytime at all you come into this plaza and you see anything that is suspicious or you feel anybody make you feel uncomfortable, speak to the security, let the security take you to your car, because what they're doing nowadays to women, you don't want to be going in your car and somebody's jumping in with you. And the man actually opened the other side, the pizza man now that followed me to the car, opened the other side of the door, the passenger door, put the pizzas on the car seat for me and locked back the door, and I just jumped in, locked the door, started the car, and I actually just drove out and basically came home. So just be aware, because he's so unassumedly, excuse me, miss, you can do me a favor, very gentle, not anything rough to sound like, oh, this man is a thief, but to show you how they are getting really smart, because he's in the supermarket. Why did he not buy anything? Ask yourself that question. Why did he say he was short? Why did he not have a cart? Why did he come outside and was standing in a corner on his phone, yet still him short $250? Where's the grocery he bought? So ladies, I'm sending this to you. This is not a fake message. This is a real thing. This happened to me today. So just be vigilant when you go to the supermarket. Just be vigilant and make sure that whoever it is that you are walking with or going with, or if you feel insecure, you let somebody know that, yes, back me up, or tell somebody that you see. Okay? Later.
Alright, so there you have it, viewers and subscribers. You don't know me, Dancehall Skilla. I'm only here to keep you up to date and posted and let you know what's going on. Alright? So until the next time, if you're new to my channel, don't be afraid to click the subscribe button and click the notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I post a video. Alright? So until next time, I'm gonna big up on yourself. You see it?
Hey, my youth, you know where I watch? Dancehall Skilla! Yeah, man. Hey, yo, Skilla!